first thing I want to get into is your boy Charleston White. Charleston White was arrested. Arrested, man. Yep, you heard it. Clink, clink. Arrested. I'm not talking about a year ago. That's the first video. It was a year ago. I'm talking about yesterday. Yesterday he was arrested. So let's see what went down with Charlton's arrest. And we have people speaking out like Dewberry and Woody. You know, I just did a video on Dewberry. He was on Say Cheese TV. And you know, let's see what's going on. He was arrested for drugs and weed.
They got him, Joe. Charleston White was arrested in Texas on multiple charges. Woody responded, and the fans online is celebrating. Make sure y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Music 101, the Street Reporter, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. Charleston White was booked on charges of unlawful carrying a weapon, possession of less than 2 ounces of marijuana, and driving a motor vehicle without a driver license. The weapon and marijuana charge are both listed as on view, while the driving charge lists a warrant number. So let me break it down. Charleston White had a warrant for driving with no license. That was the proper cause for them to stop him. The weapon and marijuana charges listed as on view mean he caught those charges when officers made contact, while the driving without license charge was already in the system. YSL Woody responded, and this is what he had to say.
Voila! Definition of would do anything for some attention. 50-some years old, still going to jail. This smiling on his mugshot, y'all. If this man is not a clout-seeking junkie, look at him. Damn fool. Fool. I know his mama disappointed in him. He go to jail and he's smiling because he thinking about a Say Cheese interview. Say Cheese finna give me $10,000. I'm finna go spend $8,000 on. I'm finna go. I'm gonna ride, that's another 10,000. But I'm gonna tell him 15. But I'm gonna tell him 25 because I gotta compete with Lil Boosie. Yeah, I'm gonna go there and talk about all type of shit. Oh, that nigga got me locked up. Yeah. Oh, should be ashamed of yourself. Instead of going to jail, and I ain't went to jail.
All 3 charges is misdemeanors, and driving a motor vehicle without license is totally different from driving with suspended license. Either Charleston White never had a driver license or he was operating a motor vehicle without his driver license physically. In Florida, that's a ticket. In Texas, that's a $200 fine. So I'm assuming he never paid the ticket and they put a warrant out for his arrest. Now, regarding the weapon charge, last time I checked, Charleston White have his LTC permit. So he allowed to carry a gun, but him being in possession of marijuana, that can be a criminal activity that makes the handgun carry unlawful. And it could be a few other things that caused him to be charged with unlawful carrying a weapon. Like if he was carrying in a prohibited location. There are places where firearms are restricted, even if you have an LTC. Or his LTC wasn't actually valid at the time, expired, suspended, revoked, or whatever the case may be. And last but not least, the weapon was carried in a way that violated another weapons provision. Now, 9 times out of 10, police may have initially charged him, even though the charge ultimately may not hold up. So it's a good chance that this charge will be dropped. But let's see how this turned out, man. Charleston White posted on Facebook right after he was arrested and basically said, look, he talking to them people, he giving names, he'll be out in no time. Now, I don't think he giving names. Y'all just know it wouldn't be Charleston White without trolling the people. Charleston White booking agent also responded to people hitting him up saying Charleston White has been arrested. He posted Charleston White charges and said Charleston White already made bond. So basically, we just waiting for him to get out. Now, for the people that have been tuned in to this Charleston White and Dewberry back and forth, I haven't really been covering it, but a lot of people feel like it's a play. Charleston White went on Say Cheese and revealed that Dewberry was talking to a chick trying to smash her, and he gave secret information to this chick. And this chick.
And actually, I did a video about this yesterday. A video on Dewberry interview on Say Cheese TV. I think it's a play. I think it's a play because, you know, they homeboys. You know what I'm saying? They homeboys. And you know, Charleston White trying to get Dewberry up through there. Dewberry trying to get up through there. So, you know, I can see it being a play. But the things Dewberry was saying is real. Charleston will get your ass killed because he talk about too many people and you out and about. We see what happened at in 5th Ward what happened about 2 weeks ago at the little event that he was at, when somebody, I guess, shot a gun, supposedly shot a gun. He was talking all that mess to that whole crowd. So, you gotta watch out for Charleston. But yeah, I think this might be a play too.
Started using that information against Charleston White. He never exposed what it was. He just said that she knew some things about the group that she didn't supposed to know, and that was secret. And Dewberry told her because he was trying to smash. But instead of her taking the information and letting Dewberry smash, she looked at Dewberry like he was hating on Charleston White.
I can go in details about a lot of things. He gave a whole power over. Me, him, and OG Shane ain't said nothing to each other about this. We've been riding in silence for years around the country. She said something that made him go off. She said, sound like you jealous of Charles. I never wanted my feel like that. Never. I ain't over you, you ain't over me. I got your back, you got mine. I'm secretly feeling some kind of way. And a few of my others was too.
Man, but Woody was right though, man. Charleston is a clout junkie. He a clout junkie, man. He a junkie for it, because that is what his whole thing is built off of. It's built off clout and trolling and viral moments, spurts of viral moments. So anything for him to go viral, that's a win in his mind. Anything, it's a win. Whereas most people wouldn't be a win just going viral. But for him, he has created his space in this digital internet world as a guy who is a clout whore. He's a clout whore. So he'll do something like he could have made a fake call to the police to tell them to get behind him. I don't know. He's trying to go viral. And the fact that you had the Dewberry thing, then now this happened right after. It's like, it can't be a coincidence that these things are happening back to back. He's trying to keep his name out there. But yeah, Woody right. He a clout junkie. Clout junkie. I'm talking about all the way to the max. Believe that.
Wow, I might throw 3, 4, 5,000 in a strip club. Why they there? It's no different than them sitting there watching their parlay tickets. You got 4, 5 parlay tickets. I should feel some kind of way about you throwing your money on gambling. Come on now. Then you got to factor in what I got to factor in. When my homeboys go home, they women is speaking against me to separate them from me. Why? I cheat on my wife openly. And when they see me and my wife together, we look happy. And then they watching the females I'm cheating with. And then they bring them down by speaking on it. You with him, woo, woo, woo. All my niggas got to go through that, huh?
Hey, man, this guy is not, he ain't a good dude, man, at all. At all, he ain't a good dude. He does and say whatever he thinks will get his name popping. This man just openly admitted that he openly cheats on his wife. I don't know about y'all, man, but people are so, today's time, and I don't mean to go on a spiritual, tangent right quick, but people are so comfortable with just revealing and displaying their debauchery and their sinfulness to the whole world. And it really boggles my mind, man. I got to be honest. It really is a fascinating thing, because for people to just openly air out this stuff, it's crazy. It's like a slap in the face to the creator. It really is. Because in my belief, I'm Muslim, in my belief, you are supposed to hide the things you're doing, not publicize them. You're supposed to hide it. God knows that everybody sins, but you're not supposed to boastfully and cheerfully exclaim your sins to the world and out loud to people. You know, that's not good at all. But that's the way of the world today. The way of the world is in opposition to what the Lord wants. So it is what it is. But yeah, that's crazy. Charleston White openly said, they know I cheat on my wife. Crazy work.
So now they got to contend with her in certain, I don't know, because we're not talking to each other. I'm just still getting us through the door, homie. I'm just still carrying the ball. But I notice when you come, there's a shift in energy. That bitch, I'm sorry, mama. I don't want to call you that. I don't want to call you that. Because if she had ill intent, she could. She could destroy Dewberry. She could destroy Dewberry. The world, if she went public, she would destroy my name. And I pray she doesn't believe. That's why I'm trying to talk around it. So that situation caused a rift between her and him. She been trying to play, yeah, homie. So man, I don't know this. He done told it to her. She got, it's like Samson getting his haircut. Delilah. But I won't listen.
Now, Dewberry came back and said it was cap. He also did an interview on Say Cheese, and he called Charleston White a disloyal snake. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. It's starting not to make sense. Because if Charleston White saying that Dewberry was pillow talking with a chick, and OG Sane heard about it, and OG Sane know what happened, he just don't want to tell Charleston White. But Dewberry is saying Charleston White is lying on OG Sane and just want them to beef. Well, how could they beef if OG Sane never said anything and he know that Charleston White is lying? So OG Sane won't beef with Dewberry. OG Sane will say Charleston White is lying, and they ain't got no problem with Dewberry. So for OG Sane not to say Charleston White is lying, then OG Sane had to say something. And if you listen to what Dewberry said, he said between those little conversations, I told her if she booked something for me, book something for my dog. The little conversations he's saying is between whatever supposed to be said. On top of the business, I still was looking out for my dog. So my opinion personally, I feel like Dewberry did say something, but he feel like it wasn't that serious. And he feel like he still kept it real because at the end of the day, she was trying to get him booked, but he like, nah, make sure you book Charleston White. And that's what I think. But y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think about this whole situation, man. Like, comment, subscribe.
All right, man. That's good enough for what's going on with that. Charleston White is going to stay up in the mix. As they said, it's a misdemeanor. So, you know, it's not as serious as it may sound right now. But I hope Charleston White works that out. And I hope hope Dewberry get his numbers up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. We're definitely rooting for that guy. All right, man. Let me see what else is going on out here.